Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Triple B Experience, and this is the Mania Mega Cast. And God, guys, we got a great panel tonight, and hopefully Mr. Tap Out Donnie Fulmer doesn't get every single one right like he usually does on these shows. And so we're going to get it together. I'm going to introduce everybody, and if you're going to social media, please add your comments about the big Mania Super Bowl weekend of professional wrestling. Because if you're a wrestling fan, this is the weekend to actually take part, and there's going to be some great matches, and we got some good stuff going on. So my first person, like I just said, he's batting 500. He's great at picks. He'll choke you out, and he'll pick up a Toyota truck and throw it across the field. And this guy here is Mr. Tap Out himself, Mr. Donnie Fulmer. How you doing, Donnie?
Good, Bubba. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Are you ready to pick every single winner again and just take the trophy and just leave?
I might get close. We'll see.
Okay. And this guy here, he had I went to see him up in Altoona, had a big victory. He is the world beater, and he is Mr. Tap Out's tag team partner, and they're still reigning APWF tag team title holders, and they are still doing whatever, and Chris is still doing the great stuff in the ring, and God bless him for taking some time out to come on. And with Chris's knowledge, we're inviting him back to the show. Mr. World Beater himself, Mr. Chris Coleman. How you doing, Chris?
Good, Bubba. Good.
Are you think you can dethrone Donnie tonight?
I don't know. You know,
you're gonna try.
Age and experience. I don't know. We'll see.
That's funny. Well, you guys have a lot of experience. Definitely a lot of experience. Now I'm trying to
use on the same wavelength. So.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just getting the old. Let me see here. I just got a new goddamn phone, and I'm just trying to. Oh, there we go. So I see Jason Reese just popped on from Extreme Wrestling Podcast. Jason, thanks for tuning on tonight. Now we're gonna go with my special field correspondent. This guy works all the time. He thinks of ideas. He's great. He's pumped up. He's going to pick Britt Baker on every match tonight.
To win the Rumble.
Yes, to win the Rumble at WrestleMania. So a special field correspondent, our man, Shane Stodmiller. Shane, how you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing great, brother. Is it Friday already? What the heck? What's going on?
It's Thursday. I'm sorry.
I
did this show early because tomorrow is the WrestleMania starting at, and I know a lot of people just to like watch wrestling, and that's how it is. So I'm sorry. I went a day early. I'm sorry.
Well, hey, I'm excited to be here, and at least hopefully I pick a few winners. But we got the man himself. Donnie, he writes scripts for a living, so I swear
I'm afraid.
Triple H comes to his door at like 4 a.m. and he flies that shit underneath the
Well,
it's like an exchange.
He calls
a little handshake.
He's like, hey, can we work out at 12:30 at night? And Donnie's like, look, man, I worked out 7 times before you even thought about it, Triple H. But anyway. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We got some more guests on the celebrity guest of the Mega Cast of Mania right now. And this guy is the host of Extreme Wrestling Podcast. He will be doing shows of wrestling. He talks wrestling. He lives wrestling. He goes to shows. I believe he likes the John Wick movies, and he likes pickles on his pizza. I believe he does. Our man, Larry Stryker. Larry, how you doing?
You got to go with pickles on pizza, Bubba, all the time.
Do you?
Right, Coleman?
That.
I don't know, man.
I've never had.
What's up, fellas?
On my pizza. Good, Larry. How you doing?
You're missing out.
I guess.
Living a dream. Living a dream.
Well, that's God bless you for living a dream, brother. I know you're ready to dethrone Donnie. I know you've been thinking about it. You've been tasting it. You are going to be batting 500 in this mega podcast. I guarantee you're coming. You're going to be pulling some winners out. I have that. I have that feeling. So now, before we introduce the last guest who's never been on this show before, we had Rich Smoke. I think some stuff happened with Rich, and if he can jump on, I gave him the link. He can jump on anytime, and Cable had some important stuff to do. So that was going to be rounding out the cast. But this gentleman, has never been on the Triple B Experience. A good friend of mine who got me and helped me out in the podcasting world. The founder, the curator of Idiot Radio. We used to do the Triple B Double D Heavyweight podcast where we talk wrestling, and I'm glad that he can come on because he's been so busy as of late with his job, life, and whatever. But a good friend of mine, Double D, is in the house, and I tell you what, I know. Thanks, Double D, for coming on, brother.
Reunited and it feels so good. What's up, Bub?
Oh, pretty
Man,
good, brother. Pretty
I tell
good.
you what, brother. We might not be the best wrestling podcast about WrestleMania, but we are definitely the sexiest. There's some grade A beef in this panel, brother. Woo! I'm on like 7 monsters today. I'm fired up. Let's get this
I
thing
love
going.
it. I love it. I got one in today. I got one energy drink. If I get 2, I'm blowing out the whole orbit, brother. It's a shame, Double D, that I got to take an energy drink just to work out because from 7 to 3, I get a little tired. I don't know why. I don't know where I'm at 7 to 3, but I am. So how you been, Todd? How you been, brother?
Good, fantastic. Last time I saw you, I was getting my hand raised in that little dump of dungeon down there in McKeesport. Thanks for supporting me on that.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome.
That was such a great moment, great night.
It was a great night, and they fucked up. Your experience in the media and whatever is, unparalleled, and they should have took a part of that. And so yeah. Let's get it on, guys. Now, I know I threw an email to you guys because the Ring of Honor's got a huge pay-per-view also Friday night. There is tons of wrestling, and we're going to do 2 pay-per-views on this Mega Mania cast. So, okay. So, Craig hey, Craig, thanks for tuning in. I've been watching Imagine Wrestling. Okay. Yeah, Chris Coleman that's why he's the world beater.
They're still here with me.
That's why he's the world beater there, Craig. But hey, I mean, he's got some great victories. He needs to go for some title shots here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but I did. Yeah. So, but Craig, thanks for tuning in. Well, let's get started for some ring. We're going to start off with Ring of Honor matches. I'm going to go round robin. You guys are going to give your picks. I'm going to write them down because hopefully Donnie doesn't kick everybody's ass like usual. And I want to tally it up. And Todd, we're going to tally it up at the end of the season. And we are going to see who's the champion of the picks. It's probably going to be Donnie. And that's the sad part.
I don't know. I don't know about this week.
Oh, okay. So anyway,
Very
I'm going to
humble.
well, he is very humble. Yes. So we are going to start with the AAA Mega Championship. The champion is Gerardo Del Vecchio.
It's Cesaro. Just say Cesaro.
Chris, take this.
El Hijo del Vikingo.
There we go. El Hijo del Vecchio versus Commander. Yes, that is. Yeah. And saying, since you said that so eloquently, world beater, you're going to go first and take a pick.
All right, in that one, I'm gonna go with Del Vikingo there, just because I think they're gonna kind of go off of that publicity he just had having that match with Kenny Omega a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
I think they're gonna kind of try to piggyback off of that a little bit and try to get some more eyes. For me.
Yeah,
and I mean, he almost gave himself a concussion doing that spot with Omega at the end. He hit the back of his head on the ring apron more than he hit Omega, I think. But yeah, it's going to be one of those very lucha heavy, not in the ring very much kind of matches. And,
flippy flop.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of flips.
Okay.
They're going to have to call air traffic control, but I think Vikingo is going to go over just piggybacking off of that success of that match with Omega.
Okay, I got that written down. Now, Mr. Tapout, what is your pick for this?
I am also going Vikingo.
Okay.
Same thought. They're gonna go off, carry it. Jump off that match with Kenny Omega and carry that over.
Okay, because I have no clue who the other guy is, so it'll be whatever. Larry, what's your pick, brother?
I'm gonna take that Minnesota Viking guy that you just said.
Oh, Commander. Cobra Commander.
No,
See,
no, the
Todd-
Viking guy.
Oh, the Viking guy? Okay. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Vico. Okay. Okay.
He's amazing.
Okay.
He's amazing.
Okay. Shane, I'll go with you next.
Bubba, I thought your spell check was burping and hicking up, so I swear to God.
No, it's
But
a guy.
When I sent it back to you, I put Commander because it's just a cooler name. You put a K on the front of Commander, and
Oh, sure.
and it just the name was too long. I wasn't going to even try to, to pretend I was hooked on phonics. So Commander for me.
Okay. Okay, you just like the name. That's okay. Double D, what is your pick for this lovely match?
I think I'm going to come up with a strategy. I'm just going to pick everything that Donnie picks. Because then I think I'll be all right. But no, I'm gonna agree with Donnie and Chris on this one. I think he's the bigger, the more rising star of the two, and this is gonna be their chance to showcase him. So I'm gonna go Vikingo.
Okay, and I'm gonna go just to say it because I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna take Cobra Commander. And I have
kind of looks like the dollar store Sin Cara.
Yeah, well,
like they
yeah.
didn't finish the mask.
I'm starting off pretty good. So anyway, now the ladies' match, they have to do Thursday night, and so that's gonna be a wash because we're not watching it, so that'll be a watch. Robbie, Maria, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience MegaCast show. Let's go to the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championship, the Embassy. Brian Cage, Kuon, Talaloa, I'm probably mispronouncing it again because I'm dyslexic. AR Fox, Blake Christensen, and Metalik. I'm going to go with you, Chris.
All right, I think I'm going to go with the Embassy there.
The Embassy.
Cage, Quan, and Toa Leona.
Okay. I do like Brian Cage. Okay. Donnie?
Embassy.
Ooh, uh-oh. Embassy it is. No reasons, Donnie, just because you just know wrestling and that's who you're taking.
It's just the initial feeling on it.
Larry?
I'm going to go with the Embassy also.
Okay. Embassy it is. It's going to be a rush here. Okay. Shane?
I have to go Embassy Suites, Bubba.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I knew it, Shane. I knew it, Travis. I knew you was going to pick it.
I thought he'd put Britt Baker, but
that'll be coming up. Okay, Todd.
That's for the Battle Royal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna stay with the group there. Embassy. I mean, they just look like they're just too dominant. Like they could go to the, to the other more high priced organizations, and I think they would do well. I think this is, like I said, this is their showcase pay-per-view. They're going to showcase their guys. These guys they're pretty impressive. So I'm gonna say Embassy. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. But.
No, you guys are going, and I'm going to go against the grain again because the reason why I'm going to go against the grain, because I don't think after this match, I don't think Brian Cage got a contract. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go with AR Fox, Blake Christensen, and I'm going against that. That is the only reason why I'm taking those guys. I do like Brian Cage, and I think he should gain a little bit more success, but I don't think he has a contract, and I think he's just doing this match, and he might roll out.
Larry Bubba did his homework.
Good point.
No, I didn't. No, I
forgot about that.
No, that's okay.
I hadn't heard about that. That does make a lot of
sense.
sense.
Well, I do nothing. I scroll. That's all. You guys know just as much as I do. I don't know anything more than you guys. So anyway, now the ROH Pure Championship match. Wheeler Yuta is the champion. Now I'm going to murder this fucking Japanese name all to hell.
I got you.
Oh, you do? Okay, hold on. Let me try it first. Katsuyori Shibata.
Katsuyori Shibata.
I was so fucking close. No, I was not close at all. But Chris, since you had to correct me again in my pronunciation, you're up again. Who are you taking?
I think they're going to put the belt there on Shibata. I think what they're going to do is they're going to try to do a lot of more separation between the AEW and and ROH brands.
Okay.
I think so. Yuta being with Blackpool Combat Club.
Yep.
I think they're going to try to, okay, let's get most of the ROH titles and things on ROH folks and let the AEW guys stay with AEW. So I think they're going to put it on Shibata there.
Okay. Donnie?
I am also going Shibata just because the angle they're working with Blackpool Combat Club and Yuta, they're going to need his attention more there than they will with this strap. So,
gotcha. Okay. You guys know what you're talking about. Hey, Chris Anderson and Jeff Blystone, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience Mania Megacast with this special panel of guests here, giving our picks for this weekend's huge Super Bowl wrestling. Larry, you are up, my brother.
I'm going to take Shibata, only because Chris took him.
This is like fantasy football draft. Shibata it is. Shane, you're up, brother.
Well, thankfully, I already sent these to you, Bubba, so I'm going to stick with what I sent you. I picked Shibata.
Okay.
Sounds like a good Japanese tractor.
I didn't know the Japanese made tractors. Wow,
yeah, Kubota, Shibata.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kubota's a hell of a wrestler. Okay, Double D, what's your guess, brother?
I mean, Shibata. I just.
Okay.
He looked cooler in his pictures when I Googled his name. That's
okay. Okay. Well, this is gonna be the first sweep. I'm taking Shibata also due to the fact that Yuta, is gonna be going AEW with the combat stuff, and they're gonna disassociate from stuff and do whatever. So I'm also going with Shibata, and I pronounced his name right due to Chris actually letting me know. Okay, guys, the Ring of Honor. We're just flying through this Ring of Honor stuff. No offense to people that like Ring of Honor, but Ring of Honor's having a pay-per-view, and the boys, I told them we're gonna go as fast as we can. So the next match on the card here is the ROH TV Championship. The champion Samoa Joe versus Mark Briscoe. Chris, you're up.
Mark Briscoe.
Anything? Why? Because I'm sure you have the same philosophy that I'm having. So.
I mean, I feel like they're going to make him the face of the brand.
Okay.
They're going to make him the face of Ring of Honor. He's not going to be the world heavyweight champ, but I feel like the TV champ is a perfect place for him to be in to kind of get guys ready to go up to the main event and wrestle for the heavyweight title.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he can be put in that kind of IC title gatekeeper kind of position. You work a program with Mark Briscoe, then you're ready to move up and be in those main event matches.
Yep, I agree.
Yep, I agree too.
I am also going with Mark Briscoe because he is to Ring of Honor as Tommy Dreamer was at ECW.
Okay. And it's more passion. He's more passionate now due to the fact of his brother passing away. I mean, it's more deep-seated emotion now, I believe. I mean, even when he was on AEW, I mean, I'm rooting for him on AEW. So, and honestly, I wasn't a big fan. I wasn't into them boys, but now it's a little different. So, okay, Larry, who you taking, brother?
I'm also going to take Mark Briscoe.
Okay. Any reason why, Larry?
Yeah, because Donnie and Chris took him. I got to keep up with him.
Okay. Shane?
Da-da-da-da. Samoa Joe.
Whoa!
Yes, Samoa Joe. I think, I've watched him live a couple times, and I just really enjoy watching him. And I think, I don't know. But then again, Donnie and Chris, their logic, you can't doubt those two guys. They know the business. So,
no,
but I like Samoa Joe.
You're gonna still say Samoa Joe, even.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Could be swaying the road here.
If I stuck with Britt Baker, I'm gonna stick with Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Shane, my logic doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, but you're just saying you're taking Donnie and Chris, which adds to the fact that they know the business. You got your own interweb podcast too. So I mean, you know your shit, but you know your shit enough to know when Donnie's writing the goddamn script.
Okay, Todd, who you picking, brother?
I mean, I'll kind of piggyback off Shane. You know, Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe. I love watching a big guy that can work. But you can't.
Well, let's put that down.
Can't get off the heart. You know, the tugging of the heartstrings, and with the Briscoes and everything going on. You know, with the passing of the brother, and two, this kind of spotlights. Mark as a singles guy, and this gives him, like, I liked Chris's theory as well. You know, he's like the gatekeeper to the next level, so to speak. So yeah, I mean, as much as I love Samoa Joe, I'm gonna go with Briscoe.
Oh, you're gonna go with Briscoe.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say, Bobby Coy, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience Megacast. Lee Martin, rock and roll star, all the way down in Connellsville. Thank you and your family for tuning in live on YouTube. I love you, brother. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Big wrestling fans. Lee Martin is a huge wrestling fan. Just went down to SmackDown, goes to some independent shows at Rise Wrestling and some stuff. So, hey, thanks. Him and his son, big, huge wrestling fans. Now, I'm going to go with Samoa Joe for the reason is it's better for Briscoe to try to chase for a championship with this emotion, and Samoa Joe is going to pull out a victory due to the fact that is why, because everybody's going to think out of the heartfelt struggle that happened in real life. They're just not going to – it's going to be the thrill of the chase to get a championship. This might not be the last match out of this. This could be a good feud. So I'm going to go with Samoa Joe over Briscoe. I think it's going to be one of the matches of this pay-per-view. But I like Samoa Joe, too, for being a big guy, can move. But I'm going with Samoa Joe.
I have a feeling that match is going to steal the show.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Briscoe can work, too. I mean, he can work, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
So
looking at the rest of that card, if Briscoe and Samoa Joe doesn't steal the show, I would be amazed.
Right. So, okay, now we are up for the RWH World Tag Team Championship. Jay Briscoe Memorial Reach for the Sky ladder match. Now, the Lucha Brothers, Ray Phoenix, Pentel Zero versus the Aussie Open, Cal Fletcher and Mark Davis versus, I'm going to murder this fucking, Le Faconio Ingubulable, Rush and Dral Estico. I'm fucking names up. I had a couple concussions, and it was versus the Kingdom with Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. Hopefully his wife shows up. That's always a plus. Versus Top Flight, Dana and Darius Martin. So let's go with you, Chris, for this big, huge ladder match.
Okay, my initial thought is I would like to see it go to Taven and Bennett.
Okay.
However, I feel like, again, they're kind of going to go with not that Taven and Bennett weren't important to Ring of Honor. I feel like there was a time where they're really going to kind of try to really push, I think, the Ring of Honor New Japan partnership there.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like it's going to be La Facción Ingornoble, which is Rush and Dralistico.
I knew I was going to fuck that all up. Well,
Shane's like, fucking pronunciation.
I'll be doing a spell check.
Fantastico.
I'll be doing a
Thank
spell
you,
checker. Bob Roofner from Barbecue Bob. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Anybody needs any
Bob.
barbecue stuff, see Bobby Roofner in Indiana County, man. Great barbecue stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Bob, through the Megacast tonight. Thank you so much. We're getting people from all walks of life today turning into this Pick'em podcast. Donnie, you are up now.
Okay, yeah, I'm picking Roosh and his partner, what Chris said.
Oh, okay. Okay. Larry, what about you, brother?
I'm going to take the Aussie Open on this one.
Oh,
That's still a good pick.
Yeah, I mean, I like him, guys.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Okay, the Aussie Open. Shane.
I have a question for the panel. The Lucha Brothers, is that the same cats that did Lucha Party like 4 or 5 years ago?
No.
No.
I didn't think so. Bubba, this is what I sent you. I'm picking Top Flight.
Oh,
Dante and Darius.
That's not a bad pick.
No, it's a solid pick too.
It is.
Interweb. I Google stuff.
No, that's okay. No, that's not a bad pick.
I mean, if you look at all of the teams that are in this match in particular, there's really not a bad pick there.
No, this is going to be an entertaining match.
This
Right.
might be this. Yeah.
And any of those teams could easily win that match.
Agree.
Okay. Todd.
I'm gonna go with the Lucha Brothers because they're the only team I know on this
That's
list.
okay.
I don't have a reason for it or anything.
That's okay.
They're the only ones I know.
Okay. I'm gonna go. This is gonna be a hard one to call. And like Chris said, this is going to be anybody could win. And I do like Top Flight due to the fact maybe they get a little push, but I don't think they're going to get a push. I think it's going to be a dark horse, and I think it's going to be the Kingdom.
The Kingdom?
Yes, the Kingdom with Matt Taven and Mike Bennett because they were former champs before. Maybe their wife will have some kind of scenario where she gets involved. And Maria from Donuts, you know what I mean? I'm going to go with the Kingdom just because.
Yeah.
She's going to be on her OnlyFans. She ain't going to be there tomorrow night.
She's a smoke show from what I gather.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. OnlyFans makes money. Okay, so, guys, we're on the last match at 25, the 22nd mark. Hey, Steve Montgomery, thanks for tuning in to the big, huge Pick'em Mania Megacast. So,
hey, Bubba. Bubba, I have something just I got to get off my chest. So,
okay, you can.
This shows how naive my wife and I am. So years ago,
I'm afraid. Go ahead.
we picked a password for the interwebs for a bunch of stuff, and it was we took it from I think it was an NSYNC album CD cover that said only for the fans.
Okay.
So my wife is on with the bank, and she's telling them like a password, and it's only for the fans. They think she's doing something else.
Well, she wouldn't be working for a living. You'd be like going to vacations and all that stuff.
She has been working later lately, so and but I don't know what's going on. But hey, but the thing of it is, the question is, should I change my password? I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know in the next podcast.
Okay, let us know.
I think Stryker should start his OnlyFans eating nothing but pickled pizza. I would pay for that.
Oh, you make a lot of money, Larry.
But shirtless. You gotta be shirtless and eating pickled pizza. I'll subscribe right now.
Pickled pizza and chicken wings, Larry. You make a point.
I'm all for it. I'm in.
While you're driving.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard there's a guy that gets money from shitting chicken eggs on the OnlyFans.
Oh, I was like, I never heard of we're getting off the beat. Well, God bless him. God bless him for
we're fighting for eyeballs on screens here, and this guy's getting hits for shitting out chicken eggs.
Well, people are crazy. We try to be entertaining here in the Triple B.
Well,
podcast.
I don't know about entertaining. I just try to make Donnie pee a little bit in his pants every time we're on the show. Little bit of piddle coming out.
Oh God. Okay, we're on to the main event of this Ring of Honor pay-per-view. The last match, the Ring of Honor World Championship, is Claudio Castagnoli, the champion, versus Eddie Kingston. Chris, you are up.
I think it's going to go with I'm going to go with Claudio Castagnoli there. I feel like he's going to be one of those few guys that crosses back and forth.
Gotcha.
Back and forth between AEW and Ring of Honor. And he meant so much to that company, with when he was tagged with Chris Hero and all those great matches that he had. He meant so much to Ring of Honor. I feel like he's going to be one of the few guys that crosses back and forth.
Okay. Donnie.
I am also going Claudio.
Okay.
His performance, in-ring performances are off the hook, and it should be a good match with Eddie. Eddie always puts it out there, so.
That's a little different style, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Claudio can handle it.
Okay. Well, yeah, he'll make him. Yeah. Okay, Lair.
I'm going to take Claudio because I think Kingston's going to no-show like everything fucking else he no-shows.
Ooh, that's a little dig there, Lair.
Well, I call like I see it.
I know you do, brother, and that's why we love you. Okay, now, okay, that'd be a main event. That if that happens, man, that'll be scary.
Well,
So,
he's going to
okay.
show up for that, but I mean, Claudio's definitely going to go over anyway.
Okay, Shane.
You guys still there? I'll tell you what. I'm going Claudio too. That's a sexy name. I'll tell you. You can't get a better name than that. That sounds like I don't know. It should be on OnlyFans.
Oh my god. oh. Okay, Todd. After that, your pick is.
I'm gonna go Kingston.
Whoa!
I don't know.
Double D.
I just have a feeling. I know Striker, you're not a fan, but you know,
Double D. That feeling's not good.
I don't know. I just have a feeling, and I just can't call him Claudio. He's Cesaro, man.
Cesaro, yeah.
I can't bring myself to call.
That would be a big upset. That would be like the time of a pay-per-view of a guy who doesn't look the part. Probably, it's not the part, of that. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
It could be an against. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it could. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Well, that'll be a huge upset, man. You'll go leaps and bounds if you get this right. You'll be 3 matches ahead with this one because everybody. Okay.
You got to gamble a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Hey, as Todd, did you pick the other weeks?
This is my first time.
Well, Todd, I'm telling you this. This is your first time, but you're still going to be fucking ahead of me.
I think we lost Larry. Larry, where you at, brother?
He's
I think Larry's
OnlyFans now.
Oh, maybe. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go. I like Claudio, but I'm starting to think of Double D and that little scenario of Eddie with the fine. There is the heartfelt moment right there because you can't have two with the Briscoe taking the title and Eddie taking the title. You can't have that. So I'm going to go with this one with Eddie finally winning a big championship. I'm going to go with Eddie just because it's the heartfelt moment. It won't happen with Briscoe. It'll happen with Eddie. And that's crazy as it sounds, but I'm going to go with Eddie. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know where Larry went.
Bubba, you might be slipping Triple H the script now. I don't know. I'm starting to drink the Kool-Aid.
I used to drink Kool-Aid and eat like peanut butter sandwiches with potato chips, but I don't know. So, hey, Larry, where you at, brother? I think he's gone.
I think I offended him by my pick.
No, I hope not. Unless he went down. But we'll catch up with him. Hopefully, Larry, I see you come back on, and I'll click you back on.
He's trying to use my password to get on OnlyFans.
Debbie, thanks for tuning in to the Triple B Experience Mania Megacast. So let's go. Now we're done with Ring of Honor. Okay, we are going Friday night. Let's talk real quick about the WWE Hall of Fame. Who's going in real quick? If you guys, can say yeah, nay, say it's worthy. The WWE Hall of Fame class of 2023 is Rey Mysterio, the Great Muta, Andy Kaufman, Stacy Keibler, and Double D told me today the Warrior Award's going to referee Tim White. I thought he was going into Hall of Fame, but Double D made that correction for me this afternoon. He's like, hey, Bob, he's getting the Warrior Award. He's not going into the Hall of Fame thing. I almost messed that up because sometimes it is whatever. So I'll go right again. Chris, do you like that lineup? Do you?
I mean, I don't dislike that lineup, honestly. I feel like a lot of the WWE Hall of Fame right now is they're just trying to get folks into it. So you have the Great Muta who never wrestled for WWE. You have Andy Kaufman who was never with the WWE.
Memphis, yeah.
Memphis, so your celebrity inductee was never with the company. Stacy Keibler's, I mean, as far as your women's pick, okay. I feel like there's probably other kind of pioneer performers that you could have put in before Stacy Keibler.
Absolutely.
And Rey Mysterio has had one hell of a career.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't hate those picks. They could have went other venues. And as far as the referee goes, if any referee was going to go into the Hall of Fame first, it would be Hebner, and then and then they maybe would put Tim White in or something like that. But I feel like if they were going to do a referee to break that precedent, it would be probably Hebner first.
Okay. Donnie, what's your take on this class going into the WWE Hall of Fame?
It's a good class. I'm on the same page about Stacy Keibler. The only issue I have with it is putting Ray into the Hall of Fame while he's feuding with his son. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of dumb.
Okay.
That's a really valid point.
Do you think if they would have got Dave Bautista? Oh, Larry's back. Okay, Larry, I'm bringing it back on. You think if Dave Bautista would have been available to do something, maybe they would have went with Dave and then had Ray next year, maybe?
I don't know.
Isn't Batista in already?
I don't think he got a speech, though. I don't think he got a speech.
He went in one of the COVID years, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I just like the speeches, but I hate when they get cut down a little bit. I remember I like the long speeches because then you see a lot of, or an older type wrestler that you would think that, so that's just my opinion. And I haven't even got to me yet. And I'll make mine quick. So, okay. Larry, what do you think about the WWE Hall of Fame class, brother?
Who's all in it again? I forget.
Rey Mysterio, Andy Kaufman, the Great Muta, and did I say Rey Mysterio?
Yes.
Stacy Keibler.
Yeah.
And then the Warrior Awards going to referee Tim White.
Keibler should not be in. I don't think. I mean, what really did she do for wrestling besides make all of us guys look at her?
Good point.
And then Ray deserves it. Ray definitely deserves it. But I'm excited to see Andy Kaufman. I want to see if Lawler's going to introduce him.
Well, he's not coming. He's not coming.
I feel like he'd have.
I feel like to.
Lawler has
Jim
to
Carrey.
Yeah.
Oh, well, do you think they do that?
No,
because I think Jim Carrey and Lawler, they don't like each other, or they patched it up. But also, too, whoever performed when he passed away as Tony Clifton.
Oh yeah, his manager.
Yes, his manager should probably come. Was it Bob Zemeckis?
Bob. Yeah,
I think so. I mean, I love Andy Kaufman. I thought he was great. So
yeah, I thought he was too.
What about you, Shane, on this class?
I'll tell you what. I've watched a lot of the Sunday night shows the WWE has, and Lawler that work was so good. Even 40 years later, people didn't know, what was what, so I have to agree that he's definitely, but yeah, he did a lot. He did a lot for wrestling in general, as far as pushing it into the pop culture. Now, Stacy Keibler, guys, I agree with you 100%. I am not like as knowledgeable as you are, but I can think of at least 3 or 4 that deserve it more than her, like Paige maybe, or even more than her, but she only wrestled a couple years. Muta, she wrestled until she was how old, 66 or something, but she wasn't with the WWE. I don't understand how you can get into, this Hall of Fame, but I don't know, guys. It's a head scratcher. Rey Mysterio, I think it should be like baseball. You should be out for 4 or 5 years before you're put into the ballot.
Thunder, Shane. Stole my thunder, brother.
Sorry.
I was definitely.
I'll hand it off to you. I'll hand that baby off to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing as Shane. Like, I liked that the Undertaker went in when he went in, but was it necessary right now? We could have just celebrated the retirement. We didn't have to, and then get another shot of it down the road. And Mysterio, he's in the card and he's getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. I think this class is a good to average wrestling class for a Hall of Fame for wrestling, but for WWE, WWF, Stacy Keibler, I don't think she should even be considered a Hall of Famer. Maybe if they go by her old name, Miss Hancock, I would induct her. But no, I mean, I feel like there's, I mean, maybe because there's animosity and heat with Vince or whatever, but I feel like there's so many people that could be in there that aren't even in the conversation yet, and we're putting these younger, like, guys from that we grew up with in our generation. When there's probably some guys from the past that are getting overlooked that should be there and have their moment.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a weak class. Muta is getting inducted by Flair. And Muta's not going to be able to say much because of the language barrier. He was great, but Keebler, no, I don't. She looks good, but that's about it. Rey Mysterio is still wrestling, and I agree with what you guys said on that. He shouldn't be in. There's other people that are way more like Demolition or somebody like that. But I do believe out of the four of them, besides just with the knowledge of how it became, would be Andy Kaufman. I'm a huge Andy Kaufman, even though his comedy is a little bit, you know what I mean. I mean, he loved wrestling. That was probably the greatest angle ever at that time. Nobody knew. I mean, the slap that he got on Letterman was the shit. Letterman had no idea.
That was groundbreaking.
Yeah, had no idea. And I don't know who's going to induct him. So I'm more wanting to see the Kaufman thing because I've always been because I'm old and I've always been an Andy Kaufman fan from Taxi. And I mean, Rey Mysterio, a great career, but since he's wrestling, he's still an active wrestler. Maybe, next year or a couple years later. I think there's other qualified people out there, and they're just throwing people out there. They're just throwing people out there. I just,
Hey, Bob, on the Facebook, I'm following as we're going live. And
Right.
Chris Anderson,
China, yeah.
He said China in the comments. So.
That's a good one, Chris.
Well, China got it with Degeneration X.
Yeah, but she deserves her own.
Yeah, I agree with
She
that.
deserves her own place.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think
too.
she's ever going to get it because Stephanie's not going to let that happen.
Yeah.
So Tyler Beck, thanks for tuning in. Benjamin, thank you for tuning in to the MegaCast. Now we're going to get on to the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Now, I think you guys know who's all in it. I can read it off real quick as I can. Let's just go. Santonio Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, Cruz de Toro, Mace, Manzar, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, Angel, Roberto, some guys I don't even fucking the top dollar guy, AJ Francis sucks. The Adonis, Johnny Gargano, Dexter Loomis, Butch, Rich Holland, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, Rick Boogs, I like that. Elias, Xavier Woods, LA Knight, but I don't know if LA Knight might be in it, but there is a rumor of LA Knight and Austin somewhat maybe at Mania. So Bobby Lashley, Karrion Kross, Baron Corbin, Bronson Reed, and Madcap Moss are the names that I sent out to all you guys. Give me your one name. Chris, who do you think is going to win the Andre Battle Royal on SmackDown tomorrow night?
Karrion Kross.
Bingo.
Ooh, I love Scarlett, though.
Good pick. Oh, who doesn't?
Oh, my God. She is just fucking she is so fucking hot.
I heard she likes pickles on pizza.
Yes, she does. She does.
She is so hot. She is so hot. And I do like Karrion Kross, too, and I like them together. Together, they are money.
The presentation is
yes.
there.
Oh, my God. Donnie, how about
easy,
you?
Bubba.
I'm sorry, Larry. I'm sorry.
I feel that Cross should probably win it, but I'm going to go with Bronson.
Ooh, Bronson Reed. Do you like it because he had that showing at the last pay-per-view?
Not really. It's somebody that they're going to tease and push and then not do anything with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Jason Reese said Lashley or Karrion Kross. Your partner said, Larry.
Who's that clown?
Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason. And Tyler Beck, thank you for tuning in. Larry, who are you picking, brother?
I'm going to take Killer Cross.
Okay. Karrion Kross.
Only because his wife's hot. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, oof. Oh, she is smoking. I got to get a full shower.
Smoke show.
Shower. Yeah. Shane?
Hey, Jason Reese on Facebook likes Lashley and Karrion Kross, so maybe he likes Lashley or Karrion Kross. I don't know, but I'm going to go with Baron Corbin.
Ugh.
Wow.
I don't like him, but I think he's there. I don't know, but I think they're gonna. I think he's gonna. Yeah,
Wow, I never seen that one coming.
Shane,
Yeah.
Shane, I think you're better off picking somebody that ain't in that match.
I know.
Wow.
Baker.
Shane, I sure hope you're fucking drunk after that pick.
I know. I had to pick someone that was
Wow.
terrible, so I'm picking him. I don't like him, and I don't understand why they keep. I don't understand. I mean,
Oh, okay.
so I figured because I wanted to pick Lashley.
Why didn't you?
I wanted to pick Karrion Kross,
Why didn't
but
you?
I thought no, I'm going to pick Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. Okay, I put it down. I wrote it down. Baron Corbin.
No, I emailed it to you, so
I know, but I'm writing it down too.
Shit.
Todd, who do you got?
I originally picked Cross, but now I want to go against the grain now. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I like Dexter Loomis.
Dexter Loomis.
That's a good pick too.
Dexter Loomis.
Yeah,
I like his gimmick.
I like that fella.
I like that gimmick too.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Shane, I just went back and did the look. If Baron Corbin wins, he would be a 2-time Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner.
Yep.
Hey, Shane don't care.
Yeah.
He's taking a
With
2-time
hair
winner.
and without.
He's taking a 2-time winner. So this is going to be a crazy pick. And
man.
well, it's not as bad as Baron. It could be as bad as Baron Corbin. It could be. I'm taking because everybody's going to. Everybody knows that Lashley's probably in the hunt.
Right.
Okay. So that's the obvious. I'm going with not the obvious. I'm going with fucking Rick Boogs. That's what I'm doing. Yes.
You're busting my chops on Corbin?
No, because they like that. They like that Ultimate Warrior kind of shit.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I mean, that could give him a nice little, little rub in the direction he needs to go.
Yeah, I don't want to play the guitar. I just want him like hulking up, Ultimate Warrior hitting the ropes, throwing people out, and don't tear his fucking ACL this time.
I would say
I don't hate
ACL.
it. I don't hate it, bub.
Okay, me and Shane are probably together on this lovely pick. Okay, so we're done with the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. We are just smoothing through here because WrestleMania 39 is in SoFo Stadium in Inglewood, California, home of the Rams. Who gives a shit? Home of the Chargers. Who gives a fuck? We don't care because this is a Steeler podcast. When I do stuff, Steelers. It's WrestleMania 39. Okay, it'll be the 6th WrestleMania card in Southern California after number 2, where Hogan beat King Kong Bundy in the big steel cage, and also 2000 at Arrowhead and 2000 Staples Centers at 21. So, yeah, that's a little history there. It's gone to Hollywood. No Rock showing up, which kind of pisses me off. So let's get to some matches for WrestleMania. I got my thing here, and we're going to go. Chris, we're going to go with these matches. Now, everybody that's tuning in, the last match we're picking tonight is the main event, Roman versus Cody. So you got to stay tuned for that big match, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. And hopefully, Jason Reese was surprised Larry didn't pick Escobar. That's what he just said. So
he's an idiot.
Okay, so the 6-man. The 6-woman. I'm sorry. I already fucked up. 6-woman tag match. Damage Control Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky versus Becky Lynch, Lita, and the super, super hot. Oh, wait. Hold on. Who's this? Oh. Hey, Richie Smoke. What's on?
It's been a day, man.
Okay. Well, we're good. We just got the WrestleMania. So we're doing WrestleMania, and I'll get your picks. You can give me your Ring of Honor picks to add to the thing to get you some points. So, okay. So, against Trish Stratus. I forgot to say that because she's so smoking too. So, I'm going to go, Chris. Who is your pick in that match?
I've got Lita, Trish, and the Man.
Oh, you got the Becky Lynch team. Becky, Trish. Yeah, Lita. Okay. That's a good, yeah. Okay, Donnie?
Yeah, I'm on the same page, Eric. Lita, Trish.
Oh, okay. I'll just put Becky's team. That's what that's
Team
easier.
Lynch is what I call it.
Becky's team.
We
Okay.
need 2 more people to look like the Brady Bunch.
Well, we can all Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
Double D's in the middle. Take Double D to make the block.
What's up, Donnie?
Okay, Larry, who you taking in that ladies 6-man match?
Damage Control.
Ooh. Damage Control.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes,
Rich,
sir.
you're here, Rich. Give your pick for the
Team Lynch, buddy.
Okay. Becky Lynch.
Team Lynch, man. Got to go that way.
Okay, Travis, thanks
Shane's
for tuning in. Lakin, thanks for tuning in.
Shane, make sure you pick a triple threat team that's not in this match this time.
I already emailed my stuff to Bubba, so I think I should be all right.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay.
Well, he already picked Baron Corbin to win the
I
battle
picked
royal.
Baron Corbin. Yeah.
Pick of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hot takes by Shane.
Yeah. Shane, you are up.
I have Becky, Lita, and Trish. So
Okay, Becky.
going with the flow.
I do love Trish. She's so super hot. I'm
She
sorry.
aged
That's all
well,
yeah.
man.
Oh my
She
God.
aged
47
well.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Okay, Todd.
I'm gonna go with Damage Control. I
Ooh.
feel
Yeah.
like the feel good moment already happened. Now they're gonna just rip your heart out at WrestleMania. Those 3 are getting along too good. I feel like something's gonna happen and the chemistry's just gonna fall apart at WrestleMania. I don't know. I just that's my gut feeling that the feel good moment already happened. They're gonna rip your heart out at WrestleMania. Damage
Okay.
Control's gonna win.
Okay, and I like where you're going with that, and I do love Trish Stratus. I never was a big Lita fan, and Becky is whatever. I do like if it's Bailey or Becky, I'm taking Bailey as a better wrestler. I'm going with also Damage Control because I think Trish might fucking turn on him.
I thought that too when I was watching the last.
So I'm
going to
go Damage Control. Damage Control. Boom.
Good pick, Bubba.
Lakin, thanks for tuning in, and Paul Atlas, thank you for tuning in to the Experience Show, brother. Mania Megacast. Paul is a big time legend in the wrestling world, former NWA Tag Team title holder, and he's still doing a lot of wrestling. So, Paul, hats off to you. I want to see you sometime soon in maybe some show somewhere. I just been wanting to see you and see the guys, and it's just been busy. But I appreciate you tuning on, Paul. Thank you so very much. So the next match, guys, the United States Championship, the champion Austin Theory versus Mr. Peacemaker himself, John Cena. Starting with you, Chris.
Austin Theory.
Ooh.
Good pick.
Ooh.
I feel like he could benefit more from, the rub he gets from John there.
Yeah. Okay. Donnie?
Yeah, I think John's going to give him the rub on this one. Theory.
Okay.
He's to the state, seen as to where he's giving back to the business and to everybody else. So it doesn't really make sense unless they flip it, swerve us a little bit.
Oh, yes. Especially if he comes out in a Peacemaker costume. Larry.
You ain't going to see it coming, but I'm going to say Theory.
You're not
See what I did
coming.
there, Bubba?
Yeah. I didn't see it coming because I'm slow. I did not see it coming at all. Okay, Rich Smoke, the smartest man in Philly. What do you got, brother?
Man. That nickname's never going away, is it?
No.
Now I'm going to take Cena. I read a lot, and there's been a lot of people talking about, Theory can afford to lose this match, which he definitely can. They want him to start climbing up the card a little bit higher, which definitely is an opening now that Reigns is going to lose that title. By the way, there's a little bit of a
preemptive strike here.
Kind of gave away my pick there, but either way, but no, I think Cena's going to give it to somebody else. I think they're trying to get some other people off the card, and I think Cena might be used later on. But I think for now, Cena gets the feel good moment, takes the title from Smart talking Austin Theory, and we'll see what happens.
Ooh, okay, I like how you did that. Shane?
Reverse psychology. I was thinking the same thing, and how I always, give Cena shit and didn't like him, but he's really grown on me, man. Like an old dirty blanket in the back of your car. It's like the heater's out. I like it. It's gonna keep me warm, and he's really been making me. Yeah, he's giving me the warms and fuzzies lately. So, but I'm gonna pick Austin Theory.
Oh, you almost had me going. You almost had me going.
You can't see me.
Double D. What do we got?
I'm gonna let you.
I don't see, Cena's not going to be, obviously, I mean, it's so obvious that Cena's not going to be around long. This might be a one-off, maybe a couple more Raws or whatever after. I don't see them putting that belt on him and disappear for 6 months or come back at SummerSlam with it. I think Cena's going to win, but it's going to be like by DQ or something. Something shady is going to happen at the end. And
That still counts.
I don't think. I think Cena wins, but no title transfer.
Okay.
Maybe Theory has a new alliance or something. That could happen.
Okay.
That's a good pick.
That's a good analogy about that. I'm going to go, and I'm going to piggyback off of what Rich and Todd said with Cena. I'm going to take Cena due to the fact. I mean, if he comes out with a Peacemaker outfit, yeah, I'm taking him for that. But I believe that he'll drop the strap. He'll win the strap and drop it Monday night. Okay, I know. I see Chris up there like
it's possible. I mean, they would do something like that.
I just feel like if he's going to win, it's going to be like Double D said. It's going to be disqualification or something. Kind of screwy finish to where the belt doesn't change hands.
Okay.
I just think some of what I was reading into made a lot of sense, which is, Theory's already kind of made his face in the company. He's already well known to be the guy they want to build up over time. I just feel like at this point, there's a lot of other guys they want to move up the card. I think Cena's the perfect way to do that. I think if you have him lose it, let's say maybe next pay-per-view or a couple weeks in, there's some other guys who could definitely benefit from that.
Okay. Well, if he comes out in the Peacemaker, it's all.
I think the outcome of this match, regardless of what it is going to put Theory in a different direction, and I think, and then that's going to lead into his big push. I think maybe he aligns himself maybe with a blast from the past from Cena to help get himself over, and he would be the heel and get a DQ or whatever. But I could definitely see. Theory aligning himself with somebody from Cena's past, and he'll get way more heat, and then maybe they revisit at SummerSlam or something.
Orton.
I was about to say, is Randy Orton making his return at WrestleMania?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know if he's healthy, but I can see that happening.
Was he ever actually hurt? Well, who knows?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was hurt.
Oh yeah,
he had surgery.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm switching this up because I got some important matches. I didn't want to do. I want to get the. If you're in a Mania match, I guess this is important if you do it. The Fatal 4-Way Tag match: Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Sachi versus Natalia. I always fuck that name up. Versus Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Chris, you're up.
Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Good pick. Okay. Donnie.
I picked Liv and Rochelle. I really don't care too much for this match, but
amen. Nothing on the line.
This is where you get your beer and pizza.
Listen, you tell me Sonya and Chelsea Green in the same match. It's like, all right, I'm turning this off. I'll be back.
Yeah. Chelsea Green's smoking.
Easy, Rich.
Yeah. Larry, what do you got, brother?
I'm taking Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville.
Ooh,
I know why. I feel you.
You're absolutely right.
I could see the angle.
Why are you taking them, Larry?
I like Chelsea Green.
I do too.
I think they're the underdogs in this match, and I think they're gonna. Her whole Karen gimmick is stupid as hell, but I think
I liked her. I tried to get her on before she signed with WWE. I did talk to her and try to get her on the podcast. I did try. She's like, "Hey, look, I'm busy, but you know what? I'm not doing podcasts." And I'm like, "Hey, come on, I could give you I can give your husband an action figure or something downstairs." So, Rich, what do you got, brother?
Man, I'll tell you what. It's funny because I'm torn between going Shayna Baszler and Rousey, and I'm also torn with going Chelsea Green, which is why I made the joke. I was hoping nobody else would do it because I see exactly where Larry's coming from. They built this up to where it's like they've put so much attention on that Rachel Green scenario that it wouldn't surprise me. But I'm gonna go with Rousey and Baszler. But again, this is another one of those ones where I kick myself in the ass if I lose it based on second guessing myself.
Okay.
AKA last pay-per-view.
Yeah. Shane, what do you got, brother?
I have Baszler and Rousey, but I mean that's Sonya Deville. Yeah, that's my pick.
Okay.
Yeah, I do like Sonya Deville. Yeah.
Well, she's come a long way. Todd, what about you, brother?
Baszler and Rousey. I mean, it's too obvious. They should come in and dominate that. But I cringe every time Baszler comes on TV because her voice sounds like this kid that used to bully me when I was like in kindergarten. But then when I was like 12, I beat his ass in his mom's front yard. But that voice is me. But I would love to see them be the finish, them lose, and then split up and then feud then in the future.
Yeah, that would be a good
maybe
match.
I like the underdog. I'm gonna just say Liv and Raquel.
Wait, is that who you're saying? Liv and Raquel?
Yeah, they're gonna win, and I think I would like to see Ronda and my Jimmy Miller. We'll just say his name is Jimmy Miller. Was my bully when I was in kindergarten, and has a Shayna Baszler voice.
I think that man, that's gonna be this. I mean, this match is whatever. I'm gonna go with the fact is they're still to push her a little bit. I'm gonna go with it's gonna be a fuck up. It's gonna be a hurry up, and it's someone else is gonna hurt somebody, and she's gonna cover the pin. Chelsea Green's gonna get the pin, but Ronda probably knocks somebody out, and Chelsea hurry up and takes the cover. So I'm gonna go,
Ooh.
and Ronda and Baszler is so obvious, it's too obvious.
That's
So
what
I'm
I was
gonna go-
thinking too. It's almost
I'm
like
gonna
they
go
want you to go
Green.
that route.
But Bubba,
Yes.
what about the fierce eyeliner and the early '80s flock of seagulls type of makeup that Ronda and Shayna have? I mean,
I'm not going to say
don't-
anything to them two women up close because they'd kick my ass. So they
Man,
can put
that's some-
eyeliner, flock of seagull, culture club. It don't matter.
Especially
Yeah.
Ronda. Especially
She
Ronda.
would kick she'd snap my fucking shoulder like a twig. And I'm a
Oh,
big
so-
dude. She'd flip me over. So
Bas-
okay.
Baszler is no slouch.
No.
She was trained by the War Master Josh Barnett.
Yeah, I ain't
Oh.
messing with those. I ain't messing with those women.
Yep.
Man. I'm not.
Yeah,
Even Liv
she was
Morgan would
trained-
kick me to. She give me a.
That's
kick me the balls.
that's who gave her the Queen
Wow.
of Spades nickname was Josh Barnett.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, well, I like that monarchy, that thing. And when she was in NXT, she was badass, and she needs to get back to that. So let's go to this match. I'm going to go with another fatal four-way tag match: Braun Strowman, Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders.
I'm gonna go
Chris.
to sleep for this one too.
Chris,
There are several matches this weekend that I could give a shit less about, and this is one of them.
This is one. Yep,
Um,
exactly.
Holy hell, is that match going to be a mess? That being said, I just picked a team. I'm going to go with Strowman and Ricochet. I don't know.
Montez
Strowman and
Ford's gonna do
Ricochet.
too much jumping around like he did last time in Elimination Chamber.
I'm just hoping nobody comes out of this match hurt. That's all I'm really.
Does this match have implications? Like, are they getting a number one contender or
No.
anything like that?
It's just
No,
It's just a random fatal four-way tag team.
putting the guys on the card.
We need 35 minutes to kill. You guys get out there.
Right. And they got the Miz. They got the Miz as a host, and the Miz could actually fucking get a match, and he can't even do that.
I mean,
So
he can
anyway-
also waste 45 minutes of time and with no problem at all, just run his
Yeah.
mouth for a while.
Yeah. So Donnie, who we taking?
I'm on the same page with Chris once again. It's one of those matches I really didn't care about, and I just picked the team. So I went with Strowman and Ricochet.
Gotcha. Larry.
Shoosh! I'm going to take Gable and Otis.
Ooh.
Only because I can relate to Otis.
Why? You're a model? You're a model? That's why?
Absolutely.
All right.
I knew
And
that was
he-
the part.
Okay.
And he had relations with Mandy Rose.
Okay. I hear you on OnlyFans. Rich, who you taking?
I mean, I was thinking about it too. I mean, it's another one of those matches, just like the Fatal 4-Way with the women's. But for me, I'm going to go Strowman and Ricochet as well. I like Strowman. I think they're underutilizing him yet again. But
Hell yeah, they
I
are.
love Strowman.
Bringing him back, they've done him no
I mean,
favors.
I know the WWE has been big on, like we've been watching, for example, like Cody Rhodes and all these guys. But I feel like Braun Strowman's the guy that's always left behind. They give McIntyre a shot, they give all these other guys a shot, but Strowman's always just there to be.
He lost his weight. He looks phenomenal.
He
Actually,
looked
this past weekend, Cody Rhodes had fucking Strowman on his shoulders
Yeah,
in a 6-man match after they won. I was like, holy shit!
And I was even saying that, like, for a big guy, the guy moves well. I mean, he's overall just a phenomenal wrestler. I mean, in my opinion, at least. I mean, I know you guys actually do this, most of you.
I mean,
from a viewer standpoint.
Oh,
right. From a viewer standpoint, I can see his popularity and why they do it.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like his work is hit and miss.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's newly married too. Just got married to Raquel last week.
Raquel, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that, Larry. That's
I
Is
think
it like,
they've
is
been
it like
married
a
for
real
longer
thing,
than
or
that.
is it like a gimmick thing?
It's
No,
been
that's a real
longer
deal.
than that. It's
Real
been,
deal.
They've been married for a while.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
I did
Yeah,
not know that.
That's legit. Yeah.
It's okay. I was out of wrestling for so long. I just realized like a week ago that Becky Lynch was married to Seth Rollins. I didn't know that for like ever.
Yeah,
That's
we
how
can
long
tell
I
you've
was
been
out
out
of
of business. We can tell.
It's all right, Larry. It's okay.
Shane, who's your pick, brother?
I have Braun Strowman and Ricochet. It's like rock, paper, scissors suck. I just the Viking Raiders. I mean, I'm so sick of those two.
I mean,
how you
I
really feel.
like Ray. I mean, like I like.
Yeah, Ray Rose a hell of a worker.
I feel like they go when they start having them do them stupid poolside vignettes and
Yeah.
they totally ruined them, and then now they're trying to repackage them, and it's just not working.
Not
anymore.
going well at all.
Todd,
Yeah.
who you taking, Double D?
I want the smoke, brother. I'm gonna take the Profits.
Okay, Street Profits.
I love Ford. I think he's a future face of the company.
I see Ford turning his back on Dawkins.
After
I think he
they
needs
got to
to.
have a good title run before he does that.
I could see Street Profits breaking up here, and I could see this finishing off Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because Chad
Yeah,
Gable's going
I
to go
think the build
solo.
up. I think the build up is there for the Alpha Academy to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad,
Sorry,
they're going to push him solo, and he's going to fly to the moon.
They're pushing Chad so far away from Otis, it's not even funny. Like
They
every
need
promo
to.
cut that I've seen, I feel like it's just bound to happen.
Now I'm
Yeah,
going to go because I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shane.
Yeah, I don't think these. I take it back. I don't think these guys just suck. It's just the matchups. I just don't see they don't have any chemistry. I mean, they're just throwing a bunch of guys together and hoping the magic happens, and I just don't see it.
That's exactly where Chris's feedback was spot on, which is like, I just hope nobody gets hurt. That's all. I just don't want to see anybody get hurt in this match. That's it.
Well, if they put Braun in the fucking Andre the Giant thing, and maybe he could have won that, but I think he won that before.
Yeah, I
But
think he
also,
did.
too, the match that they should be would be the Street Profits versus the Alpha Academy. That'd be a better match, just to cut the Viking
And
Raiders.
They should have put an implication like a number one contender spot or something to make it more
WrestleMania.
more interesting.
This is WrestleMania, not SummerSlam.
But
Put some
speaking
implication-
on that,
Yeah.
speaking on that, I'm going to go because I'm going to go just to fucking for shits and giggles. I'm taking the Viking Raiders. So Viking Raiders. Okay, Raiders. It is.
I would have liked them if they'd have kept their name when they were in the Indies and in Japan.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
War Machine, right?
War Machine.
Yeah, they couldn't
It
do
was
that
much
because that was a Marvel thing. Eric.
Right.
Yeah.
Same reason Hulk Hogan can't be.
Yeah, well, they
right?
could have paid Marvel. Marvel needs some money. Fucking Vince could have shacked some money up and paid it. Next match, we got Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Dominic. Chris, who you got?
Ray. This is another one of those matches that it's kind of the build has kind of been cold.
Gotcha.
And like the reactions are kind of to their interactions are kind of cold. Dominic's a heat getting little motherfucker, but I don't know that anybody cares to see him wrestle his dad.
Annoying.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take Ray here.
Okay,
I don't like
Donnie,
Dominic.
Donnie, who do you got?
I'm taking Ray for the attitude adjustment.
Okay, the attitude adjustment. Chris says Ray puts his son over. Chris, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience Mania Megacast. Larry, who do you got?
I'm going to take Dominic only because he was in the clink for a whole 30 minutes and he's seen things.
The storyline for that drives me nuts, by the way. That pisses me off so bad. I don't know why.
Which means it's working.
I know.
That's
It makes me so
Exactly,
uncomfortable.
Chris.
It's insane.
Well, Rich, we're up to you, Rich. So since you're pissed off, who do you want?
I just hope Dominic shuts the fuck up at some point. That's all I want. Like, I just want Ray to beat the fuck out of this kid, get him to shut the hell up, and make it a nice little family bonding moment. I guess I'm taking Ray 100%, by the way.
Okay, there it is, Ray.
I just wish Dominic would just shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Dom's going to find you, Rich. He's going to show you what he saw in jail.
So, real quick question before we keep going, though. Does everybody agree that Ray's going to retire after this? I mean, that's been the big rumor is whatever happens here is the end for Ray. So some people were saying he's going to lose, and that's why he walks away. Some say he's going to win, and he really had to beat his own son to get it done, and that's why he walks away. But people are saying he might retire this year. Does anybody else see him retiring after this, or do you see more?
We're not so sure. He has a number in his head that he wants to retire at, and I don't think he's there yet.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll say maybe. I think
that's been the big theory that everybody's having going into this WrestleMania is it might be the end of. Well, not he'll be around in the future, I'm sure, but temporary retirement before the Mysterios come back.
Dane, who do you got?
I think of the Iron Sheik in my head saying, "I humble you" every time he talks about being in prison. So I hope Dominic gets humbled and Rey Mysterio puts him in the camel clutch. I humble you!
It's not really the move.
You jabroni!
Oh, well, you're taking Ray.
Brian Blair, piece of shit!
Okay, Todd, who do you got?
Dude, Shane's cracking me up over here.
I know, me too. And I'm the host, and I'm laughing the whole time.
I can see like Ray doing like an injury gimmick, and then you know how Sean and Flair went at it, and you know he just keeps beating the hell out of him, and Ray just keeps getting up, and I think then he's gonna have like a come of age moment where he realizes what he's doing, and they end with a hug at the end.
Wow.
Dominic wins.
You're taking Dominic?
Yeah.
Bring the tag team back.
I can't stand it. I think they rushed him.
Okay.
I don't think his body's ready. But he is getting, like Chris said, he's getting a ton of heat.
Yeah.
You know? The gimmick's hilarious. I mean,
well, your dad's a Hall of Famer. I mean,
my friends got Mercedes, and you bought me a BMW. It's hilarious because I mean there are kids that are like that.
I went to prison for 15 minutes. How dare you not respect me?
They took my cell phone, damn it.
Well, I'm gonna put a little spin on this one because Damian Priest is gonna help Dominic win. And that's what I'm gonna go with. That's how he's gonna beat his old man.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna go with Dominic and Ray's gonna put his kid over just because he's just going to be that kind of dad to give the rub. I'm the one that put him into retirement.
What
was Dominic? So I'm going to go Dominic.
Ray's buddy might show up too. His little, his follower these days might pop up in there and show up as well to back up Ray. So we'll see. Was that Del Toro? It's Del Toro. Whatever his name is. I always mess up his name. Oh yeah, I always mess his name up. Yeah, Escobar. Yeah. Oh. I mean, because he's been going at it nonstop with everybody else who's been going against Ray, so maybe he shows up as well. Who knows? Could be interesting.
Okay, well, okay.
Maybe they'll make the match better.
What about the daughter getting involved somehow?
I say the mom gets involved. She got yelled at in public, man. My mom would have whooped my ass. I'll tell you that right now. My dad wouldn't have to whoop my ass if I did some shit like that. My mom be right there.
She might slap her brother in the face, maybe something. I don't know, but I'm going to go. Me personally, I'll just go with Dominic with Damian Priest giving him a hand. So, okay, Donnie. We got to. We're going to go with Brock Lesnar versus Almost. Real quick, Chris, go.
Boy. Brock.
I missed that, Donnie. Who'd you say?
No, yes, Chris first.
Oh, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
I said Brock.
Okay, Brock.
This is another one of those I don't give a shit matches.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Donnie.
Also, Brock, he's given almost
Okay.
good opportunities to build up, but
Larry.
I'm not taking almost, that's for sure. I'm taking Brock.
Brock.
I can't even believe this is a match.
Yeah,
To be honest.
I know.
Larry, I know you saw my comment before on your page. It's just so disrespectful. Just to have Brock,
Yes.
just to have Brock fight this guy is disrespectful. It's almost a tragedy, is what it is. But I'm taking Brock. 100%.
Oh, you're taking Brock too?
Oh my
Okay,
God,
Brock.
it's not even close.
Shane, who you got?
I'm going to flip the script from what I had picked. I was going to go with almost because I'm like, why the hell do they have these two paired up? There has to be some sort of logic behind it. There has to be. Yeah, I'm gonna take Brock with this one. I can't.
Okay, Brock it is. Todd, who you got?
I'm gonna take Britt Baker. No, I'm just kidding. I'll take Brock. I mean, it's pointless.
Look at my
And you know
Worst
what?
match.
I'm taking Brock too to end that quickly. So we are going to.
Thank God that's over.
Yeah, that was quick. We're going to go with Hell in a Cell, Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. Chris, go ahead.
Edge.
Okay.
This shit with Edge feuding with the Judgment Day has got to stop.
Yeah, let Edge move on. Jesus Christ. You bring him back for nothing.
Let everybody move on.
Okay.
Exactly.
Bonnie.
Edge.
Edge it is. Larry, I'm going with the speed round here. Edge. Rich.
Edge.
Okay, Edge. Shane.
Finn.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
I know.
Finn.
I know.
I need to
knew
catch
he was
up.
going to do it. I knew he was
Chris says Brock on his pick, and Chris Anderson said the Brock match will be the bathroom match. Todd, who you
Is he
taking?
coming out as the demon for this?
Yes, I believe he
Yes.
is.
Nah, I'll go Finn.
Finn. And I'm also going Finn too as the demon. That's how I'm doing that one. So let me see what match we're up next in the speed round, because we got the Intercontinental Championship triple threat: Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre versus the champion Gunter. Chris, go ahead, brother.
All right, here's my quick commentary on that, and then we'll finish the speed round. They took two potential great matches, Drew versus Gunther or Sheamus versus Gunther, and they said, nah, fuck that. We're going to make it a three-way that's going to be worse than either of the other two matches could have been. That being said, Gunther retains.
Gunter retains. Donnie.
Gunter retains.
Gunter retains.
Yeah, Drew and Sheamus are going to kick the crap out of each other.
Larry.
Gunther.
Rich.
Well, since I'm picking somebody completely different than everybody else, I'm just going to give a quick commentary here. I just think the big build-up hype that I've been looking into here is that Sheamus has never held the title. It's never happened. He was pissed off at Drew. They were best friends before. Something's going to happen to where I think Drew's going to allow it. Sheamus takes it. Sheamus finally gets his hands on the Intercontinental title for the very first
takes
time.
The title.
And I think Drew helps him do it.
And Chris Anderson said Sheamus also. Shane, who you picking?
Drew McIntyre.
That's my favorite.
I love the guy.
He's my favorite guy in
seriously.
the match, but I'm taking
That's who
Sheamus.
you're taking? That's who you're taking?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm just taking Drew.
Okay.
I need to catch up, brother.
First pick.
Okay. Todd, who you taking, brother?
I'm going to piggyback right off of what Donnie said. I think he's exactly right. Gunther is going to win because those two are going to beat the shit out of each other.
Okay.
McIntyre and Sheamus.
Gunther
They're gonna bring
is.
Brotherhood back. I think they're going to come together on that.
I don't think I like Drew McIntyre. I don't think he's going to be taking the title. I think him and Sheamus are going to fight like you guys said. I think Gunther is going to retain it. So I'm taking Gunther. I'm taking Gunther, and let's see what match we're on now. We are on the SmackDown Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley challenger versus the champion Charlotte Flair. Chris, go ahead, brother.
Rhea Ripley.
Okay, Donnie, who you taking?
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. Larry?
Rhea Ripley.
Rich?
Charlotte Flair.
Okay. Shane, what about you?
I got something for you guys.
Oh God.
I have Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair wins, but it's only by disqualification.
Okay,
So
you're still taking Flair.
yeah,
Okay.
Riley's gonna beat. Something's gonna happen there. Shenanigans. She's gonna retain the title, but Riley's gonna actually one up her.
Okay. Todd.
I'm going to piggyback off Chris Anderson. What he's saying on the Facebook, he's saying Rhea Ripley gets redemption from the last match. So I'm going Ripley.
You're going Ripley.
Yep.
Yes. And Chris says Charlotte. I'm going to go with, I believe I'm going to stay with Flair because they're not going to have two female championships fucking switching in. I'm going with Flair.
I just think the Judgment Day things that have come to an end here slowly, little by little.
Yeah. So
I have a feeling the whole Dominic Mysterio thing ends. Therefore, the Rhea Ripley thing has to end, and Finn's gonna get his ass whooped. Has to end.
Okay. So the next match, we are doing the Raw's Championship match, the ladies' match. Bianca Belair champion versus Asuka, the challenger. Chris.
Belair.
Belair. Belair retains. Okay. Donnie.
Bianca retains.
Okay. Larry, who you got, Larry?
Asuka, new champion.
Asuka. New champion. And Chris says Bianca. Rich, what about you?
A large part of me wants to say Bianca, but I'm going to go with Asuka on this one. I like Asuka for this.
Asuka. Okay. Shane.
Asuka, baby.
Asuka it is. Ooh,
Asuka La Vista.
Starting to run away here. Todd?
As much as I like what direction they're going with Asuka, I think her taking the L will push her character even further over the edge. So I'm gonna give Belair the win.
Belair the win.
I hope Asuka comes out painted like the Great Muta.
Yeah, I believe she will, and that's why
That'd
I'm
be
taking
cool.
her. I'm taking her because of her face paint.
I just think they want Belair to hold. I think they want Belair to hold this for a while.
I think so.
Yeah.
Too.
I'm
They
just
have
going
a
to go
thing
with
where
Asuka.
women's champions hold on a lot longer than men's champions do, and I think Bianca hasn't
Right.
had it long enough.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Asuka because I like the miss to the face. That's how she's gonna win. A little demonstration for the Great Muta, and maybe the Great Muta accompanies her to the ring. Maybe, who knows? I don't know.
The blue food dye.
Yeah. Okay, we're going right now. We're going Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins in this lovely speed round. I'm trying to. Yeah, I know this could be quick because people are like Donnie just shaking his head. So, Chris.
Rollins, but I hope the feed cuts out for this match and I don't have to watch it.
I love Seth Rollins.
Donnie, I already know you're shaking your head, so I know who you're picking.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking Rollins.
Larry.
I'm going to take Logan Paul.
Oh,
His contract's up after this match.
Larry, I liked you. I liked you before this, Larry.
Only because Donnie's taking Rollins. I had to take.
So you're piggybacking Donnie the whole time. Now you're jumping off. Yeah.
Whenever it's convenient. Whenever it's convenient.
Donnie fucking hates him. Chris says taking Seth. Rich, who you taking, brother?
I gotta take Seth, man. If Logan wins this fight, I'm gonna be so miserable for the rest of the night. I hope this is a late one.
It's his last match due to his contract. Shane, who you picking?
Seth.
Okay, Seth Rollins it is. Double D.
I'm gonna be cracking my prime energy. I'm going with Logan.
Oh.
I just think the direction they've been going with Seth lately, and it sucks because he's so over. They just keep having him lay down for guys, and I think this will be the last time, and he's going to go into a big push after that.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Hate it. I hate how this guy crabs gold when it comes to gimmicks. And,
I don't like him. I mean, you're right. He's a social media whatever, but I'm going with Seth Rollins, and that's who I'm
Seth
picking.
Rollins is a top 5 guy, I feel like, and yet they treat him like he's the guy that just rolls over to get everybody else over. Like, at what point do you finally give this man a little bit of respect? It's been a while. It's been a little while since he's gotten a real good shot at anything.
I think after WrestleMania, I think he lays down this time, and after WrestleMania, He's up for it. He's going to be in some big stuff.
I hope you're right. I love Seth Rollins. I hope you're right.
Unified Tag Team Championship, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos. Jimmy and Jay with Solo Sika, whatever the fuck their name is. We're going, Chris, what do you got? Because we got this match in the main.
Usos with Solo Sikoa.
Ooh, shit. Okay, Donnie.
Usos.
Oh, I've got a fucking face like, oh, shit. Okay, Usos. Larry.
You gotta go with the Usos from day one.
Holy shit. Okay, Usos. Rich.
How dare you all? This bloodline shit is just like the Judgment Day. Gotta die. I have to go with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens on this one. Love the storyline. I think, by the way, they did a phenomenal job on the storyline, but it's time for that to end. It's time for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Shut that shit down.
Chris Anderson says Sammy and KO. Shane, who do you got?
I agree with the smartest man in Philly.
I hate that nickname so much, man.
There's a reason why I went the way I did. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rich. I won't use that anymore.
So Todd, who do you got, brother?
So, I think I'll go into my theory when we talk about the main. I think Sammy and KO are gonna win, but then it's gonna go into contributing factors into the main. So for right now, I just say Sammy and KO.
So that's who you're taking, Sammy versus. Okay.
I like that mindset. I agree with you.
Okay, I think that Sammy is so over. I'm gonna go with Owens and Sammy, taking the titles off the Usos.
It's always weird if they don't.
Yeah. Okay, I got I got paperwork. I got the main event. This is the main event time where everybody's staying for the Triple B Experience Mania Mega Cast at 1 hour and 26 minutes and 43 seconds. And I know because Donnie said he's got to do some stuff, and he's got to go to work.
Yeah, I got to go to work. Sure.
And Donnie, we're going to go for you right now. We're going to give it to you and the main event. Who you taking? Because if you got to go, I want to get you at work as quick as possible because I truly appreciate you jumping on. So your main event pick is who, buddy?
Cody.
Cody Rhodes.
Has to be.
Okay. Thanks, Donnie. If you got to go, we love you.
Peace out, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate you, Donnie.
See you, Donnie. Take care, buddy.
Donnie, thank you so much. You'll probably get every single one of these fucking right.
Yeah, no, I won't, but it'll get close.
You wrote half of them, so we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, now I'll go back to you, Chris. I wanted to get because Donnie messaged me. He's like, I got to go to work, Bubba, and I wanted to get his matches out there. Chris said Cody kills the Bloodline storyline finally. Chris, who do you got in this main event at WrestleMania?
Cody Rhodes. Monday night he comes out with both belts, merges them together, one champion, and then re-debuts the Winged Eagle, the belt his daddy would have held if he'd have won when he was at WWF.
That's intense.
The Winged Eagle.
Nice.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay. Now this is this is for both belts?
Yeah. I was about to ask that question. Is this for both or is it for one? I thought it was for one.
I thought it was for the Universal.
Yeah, I thought it was
undisputed Universal Champion. Both of them.
It might be both. People are saying Roman's going to walk for a while if he does lose, and that's kind of the thought process. But
okay,
I see him winning both belts. You know, merging the titles. They don't need two belts anymore.
No.
You know, each show doesn't need a champion. Fuse it together, one face of the company.
Right.
And then, like I said, he's going to re-debut the belt Dusty would have worn if he'd have won it when he was there, which at that time was the best looking belt they had, the Winged Eagle.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Larry.
I tell you what, Bubba. Last year I lost a bet to Jason Reese. I'm not going to lose it. I'm not going to lose this year.
Okay.
So I am taking Cody Rhodes. And Chris, you must have heard about the bet because I saw you shaking your head.
Yeah, I heard about that bet.
You know, another time, Bubba, off air,
off camera. Okay, I understand.
Not to the masses. This is a small group type of deal.
I understand. Okay, I understand. Rich,
I am going to go with the man Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Time to kill the table.
Okay. Shane.
Cody. It's time, baby.
Okay. Cody Rhodes is your man. Jason Reese just says, you want to make another bet, he just said, Larry.
Absolutely not.
He said, absolutely not. Brian Yeager, Lumberjack, thanks for tuning in to the MegaCast, brother. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Brian, on your wrestling career also. Hats off to you, brother. You got to do what you wanted to do, and you went out on your own accord, and God bless you, brother. So, and Brian says Cody Rhodes. That's what he said. That's who he took. Double D. Let's get back to your scenario right now.
All right. So I think this whole thing's a big swerve. I don't know if this is what I want in my heart. I'm not gonna be unpopular with everybody here.
That's okay.
I don't want Cody to win it.
Why?
I don't know. He just annoys me.
He's gonna come out as gold dust and he's gonna win it.
I think this whole thing with Emo J and the Usos bullshit, and this is all work. I think Sammy's in on it. They're gonna win the tag titles, but then in the main, Sammy's gonna be a part of it somehow. He's gonna cause Cody to lose. Everybody's back together. Sammy's back to being their bitch, and
wow!
One line continues.
Wow!
No.
This is what.
Okay.
I'm fantasy booking this in my heart.
No, that's okay.
No. Here's my question for you though, Double D. In that fantasy booking, if you don't take the belt off of Roman Reigns now, who do you take it? Who takes it?
Exactly.
Who do you have?
When?
You don't have another 3 years to build somebody to take the belt.
You know what? I really feel like they shit the bed. They laid a big fat egg because I think everyone thought it was going to be him and Rock this year.
Yeah,
that's the rumor.
You know, everyone. I think that it just goes in the typical WWE fashion. The people say what they want and they don't give it to them. I don't know. Maybe him and Rock at SummerSlam.
There's no way Roman loses the titles anywhere else other than WrestleMania. There's just no way. No way do you that's why I said I love the Sami Zayn storyline, but I knew Sammy was not taking that elimination.
I think this is more of what I want to see in my heart versus like me just smart picking. You know what I'm saying, Bob?
Yeah, I'm sitting back listening to what you're saying.
I don't know, like
that would be a huge swerve if that actually happened.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just asking your thought process.
Yeah, no.
Forward.
No, I mean this is a forum, and we're all sexy men, grade A beef here. But let's look at the Sting theory. They never gave Sting shit.
Nope,
and they should have gave him so much more. Why would they? I get it, he's Dusty's kid, but why would they? They never really put any of those WCW guys gave them their true due. You know what I mean? The guys that deserved it. So why would they do that to Cody? You know what I mean? Because this is their time.
Generation.
Because ultimately he's their guy. He didn't start anywhere else.
Yeah.
And get famous anywhere else.
Sure,
he got famous with them. Yes, is he Dusty's kid? Absolutely. But he got famous with them.
Not to mention, this is third generation.
Theory, yeah, you're right.
It's third generation too. You know, I mean, it was him, his brother, and the dad, and it's like one of those things where
I just don't like his stupid neck tattoo. I don't know.
That pisses me off too. By the way,
that
does bother me.
Right.
Does bother me. I think the Cody Cutter should be his finisher, not his signature, in my opinion. I think the Crossroads is kind of corny, but what do I know? But I don't know. Cody Cutter, in my opinion, I'd rather see the Cody Cutter as a finisher.
Yes, Greg, all wrestling.
Well, what's your pick, Bob?
Well, you're gonna take?
I'm saying Roman.
Okay, you're gonna say Roman.
And I think Vinny Chooch, my son, the 7-year-old celebrity, he said that Roman Reigns will win as well.
Well, Vinny Chooch took Otis in a Money in the Bank many years ago, and that's what we did that podcast as soon as he was the winner. So.
Oh shit! I thought he was missing his leg.
And Chris says he likes to punish certain guys too. When Vince has issues with that, and Vince is probably going to be in a gorilla booth. See, your little display of what you said about Sammy helping out Roman got a little clicking, but
It was too theatrical with
Yeah.
all the emo Uso shit. Like, I don't
yeah,
know.
I just think that I can see where you're coming at with that fantasy booking angle, but also too, I think the greater story would be the Wing Eagle title, because the old man never won the title, and Dusty is revered in all locker rooms and all over the world, and Cody is one of the top-notch wrestlers by far in every company he had. I mean, he has a championship in every company.
Right.
This is where the final story is laid to rest, where Cody comes after all the odds. Now, the Bloodline's probably going to come and interfere. Sammy and Kevin are going to come out and fucking get him at the crossing. But going to say probably Cody Rhodes to end the Mania as a face, and everybody goes home happy, would be Cody Rhodes going and winning the title. Now,
I don't think it'll hold that long either.
He probably could, but Todd, I think you have that different a look at something, and that could sway. That almost swayed me a little bit with your scenario on your fantasy booking, but also Chris, you and Chris is absolutely that Dusty Rhodes dad kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's close. It's close between you guys.
They never give everybody what they want. They
they
always
don't.
listen to the message boards, read the message boards, and do the exact opposite all the
Right,
time.
right.
I think the other thing too is, though, you got to remember, like, Raw and SmackDown were made as like a separate show, but it almost feels like these days it's still the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You're seeing the same guys on Raw that you're seeing on SmackDown.
Yeah,
once
but
upon a
championship.
Yeah, but once upon a time, it was so divided to where you forced everybody on the separate show, and it was very rare you saw anybody cross over. It wasn't a common phenomenon. And now it's almost like, especially right now, we see it every week. KO and Sami Zayn on every goddamn show. Usos, and the Usos have both titles, and Reigns has both
one
titles.
belt. Everybody goes for that one belt, no matter what company go for that one belt, and that's what people go for.
That is the future of the WWE, is to remerge, not having. Don't get me wrong, maybe have multiple time slots, or maybe you find some other way to do it. But it just feels like all these titles are useless. Half of them are not even cared about, aside from the major, maybe the top 4 or 5. Maybe the United States Intercontinental major champions and the tags, right? So really. But there's no need to have all these goddamn separations, because there's really no borders anymore. Everybody's jumping over them like it's nothing. So really,
I have to say,
why have it?
Matt, the guy, I don't know if any of you were at the last 2 SmackDowns here in Pittsburgh. They were the result of when I eat a lot of Taco Bell in the bathroom. I didn't even need NyQuil. I was falling asleep in the arena.
By the way,
terrible.
By the way, I will be at WrestleMania next year. I already pre-bought my tickets yesterday.
Well,
it will be at Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagle Stadium, next season. So Philadelphia will be hosting the WrestleMania 40, which they always go big and above for the even milestone. So I'm excited for next year. Can't wait to see how the rest of the year goes.
You better bundle up.
I'd like to go too. I mean,
outdoors going to be a bit in
yeah,
April.
Well, you Eagles fans.
But it's worth it. It's worth it, though.
It could be shorts and t-shirt weather, or you could be in a full snowsuit.
I was shocked. Well, no, it's cold as shit here right now. I mean, it's 38 degrees. It's not cold, but it's. I mean, 38 for a WrestleMania is not ideal. I can only imagine being those guys.
Greg Ritchell says Double D that Taco Bell is a fine cuisine experience, and he also said
I had it last night. No, it's not.
He's not a big wrestling fan, but Dusty Rhodes should have the family should have their tribute. And Chris says the Dusty tribute should almost happen. So everybody except for Todd took Cody. Yeah. So
Todd took Reigns. Oh, you said everybody aside from Todd. So my bad.
Yeah,
never mind.
that's okay.
Heard that ass backwards.
And I'm going to get with you. I tell you what, since we're here real quick, give me.
Rich will be the next.
Yeah, Rich,
he'll be the smartest guy at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Rich, give me your Andre the Giant pick, if you could think of a pick right now, since you jumped on and got all your WWE stuff.
Rattle it off quick. Just rattle it off
Jesus
quick.
Christ.
I gotta hear it.
There was like tons of them.
I'll read them off.
Yeah, read them off.
I got them. Madcap Moss, Bronson Reed, Baron Corbin, Karrion Kross.
No, I'll take Bobby Lashley on that one.
Bobby
Bobby
Lashley
Lashley.
it is. Okay.
I think they have to put him back over. I'm thinking in my head. I remember watching the cut and I looked into it, but yeah, I think Bobby Lashley has to find some way back in there.
And then just text me the Ring of Honor stuff since you were late because you had to work and stuff. I totally understand.
Yeah, it's been
so you can get some credit. So you can get all the points you can get to accumulate because Donnie's probably gonna kick everybody's ass. Now Todd might come out of nowhere and destroy us. Appearing for the first time. You never know that luck of the draw. Stuff like that. So.
At least you didn't take Baron Corbin like somebody did.
I mean, my first appearance on here was the Elimination Chamber, and I literally said I'm going to kick myself in the ass for this next week because everybody I want to pick, I'm picking the opposite, and I got every fucking one wrong for the whole fucking Elimination Chamber. So
yeah, I know. I didn't.
Now, 2 of them were legit, and I was wrong, but the rest of them, I'm like, I fucking had it. I had it, and I even said I'm going to kick myself in the ass for this, and I definitely fucking did.
Well, I mean, I think we got two pay-per-view picks out of the way, and Rich, you'll give me your just email me them, and I'll add you on the sheet. But I mean, we did a lot in an hour and 40 minutes.
This was fun, man. I'm definitely coming back.
Good. Well, I want you to come back.
I did a lot in about 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want everybody that comes on that's been coming on. And we'll get a big stat at the end and see who's the best picker, the fantasy picker, could be fantasy booker, fantasy picker.
I better go perfect this week.
Yeah. So, so before you guys get out of here, I'll let you guys, do your spiel, tell us what's going on. And I'll start, Larry, let's start with you. I know you got a big show tomorrow. Why don't you tell everybody about it? And thanks for coming on the show again and always.
Absolutely, Bubba. Thanks for having me. Tomorrow night, 7:00, Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. We will be doing our WrestleMania predictions and messing around with Reese and JJ as usual. But other than that, tune in Facebook and YouTube live tomorrow at 7.
Well, okay. Well, it's always Larry. You got everybody that comes on and does these picks. You guys got an open invite all the time. I appreciate it. Rich, you got anything going on? So.
Shop Allstate. Give me a call. State of Pennsylvania. Anybody in Pennsylvania, I can write you.
There you go. There you go. Shane, how about you? Special field correspondent. What's going on?
Well, Bob, are you having a show tomorrow? Pop culture?
I am not. I'm doing an interview with the Rad Boys tomorrow. So
that's going to be good. They're entertaining.
That's going to be rad, Bob.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going in the studio at 8 to record it. And then I will have it out after that. So probably it'll be out probably at midnight to go for Saturday. I would love to do pulp culture. Shane, I can't, like yesterday was a Steelers show. Today was wrestling.
Right.
And tomorrow's an interview. And I know I appreciate everything you do, but I oh my God, I can't do it all. It's just, but I appreciate the Rad Boys. Well, thanks, Rich. I mean, I appreciate the Rad Boys because they're busy doing some wrestling. They could fit me in. And that's when they could fit me in was Friday at 8, and I said, yeah, that's great. So, but next week, Shane, I'll be back to the regular scheduled programming. I swear to God, and I got to get some TV shows watching. But I appreciate it. If you think of ideas, just send me a thing. So
will do. I do have a plug for the Ray side. It's a Star Wars.
Sure,
based,
like it, brother.
A lot of they talk about the Bad Batch and Mando. So if you need to scratch that sweaty, nerdy Star Wars itch, that's a good place to do it. So the Ray side. So
okay,
that's my plug.
Oh, thanks, brother. And I will definitely. I think I've seen it before, and I'll definitely tune in and watch some of her stuff. So, a big man, world beater. Before we get out of here, you got any plugs?
April 15th, Juniata Civics Building, Altoona. Come watch me beat Spencer Slade up.
Nice.
Ooh, Spencer Slade.
I haven't had a chance to ask since. Did you win that championship match, by the way?
He did.
Yeah, you had a championship match a couple weeks, right after Elimination Chamber. I think it was not long after we did the live.
I had a match with James Ellsworth. I won.
He beat the guy who beat AJ Styles. Fucking world beater, beat his ass.
My bad. I thought there was a title. Either way, good for you, man. That's all. I figured you were gonna win that shit anyway. So.
Oh, he beat him like me and Shane went. He beat him with an inch of his
I don't
life.
see you guys enough to keep up with current events. So
that's okay. That's a good match. You versus Spencer Slade. That is something, man. Congrats.
Nice. That's a number one contenders match for the for the world heavyweight title.
Oh,
That's all you.
Yeah,
That's all you.
the winner of myself and Spencer will get to wrestle the winner of Jimmy the Hippie and Gorgeous Gregory. So we'll see.
Oh,
Good luck, brother.
Oh,
come on! I want to see. I want to see
all
Chris with the
thr-
strap.
All
We're all
three are
going.
irrelevant.
Coleman, you need me to do a run-in for you. I'll help you out, guy. You got it. I'll do a Huracan Larry off the top rope.
Yokozuna.
Oh my God, that was fucking funny. Oh, Todd, Double D, you got anything to give a shout out?
Yeah, I got a couple plugs.
Go ahead, brother.
Saturday morning, I'm going to be stocking up for WrestleMania. I'll be shopping at Sam's Club, West Mifflin. You come by and see me. I'll be at the samples. I might get a churro afterwards. You can see me. We get a slushie. We talk about some WrestleMania. But no, all seriously, my good buddy, my brother, Easy E, Eric Ecton, the Heritage Champion over there at McKeesport Wrestling. He's wrestling a big match on the 8th. And I just want to send a shout out to him. He's my brother. He helped me out. You saw Bub when he came. He had my back, and he's wrestling two clowns, so to speak. Some guy named Chambers. He the never was, the never will be, unless I'm the booker, and then I'll put myself over and wear a belt. And then there's another guy.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest.
Is it?
And then there's another guy in the match. He's the bloated up drag queen bingo Harley Quinn. It goes by the name of Shadow. So I wish my brother Eric Ecton all the luck in the world, and I won't be there. I might buy a front row ticket and support my brother. So Easy E, I love you, man, and I hope to see you on the 8th. I was trying to be as nice as I could there.
I shoot from the.
I don't want to go to the drag queen bingo and have Harley Quinn, the bloated Harley Quinn, come after me. You know what I mean?
Bloated Harley Quinn.
I can only imagine a bingo Harley Quinn with a big hammer.
Did you ever go to one of them drag queen bingos? Oh.
No. They make a lot of money thow.
Yeah.
Hey, the best drag queen name I ever heard was called the BK, the Boner Killer.
well,
she dresses as an ugly woman.
I dressed up as Mimi one time for Halloween, I appreciate all you guys for coming on the show to do this first ever mega cast WrestleMania picks, and I know we're gonna do more.
Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Things happen, man. I mean, everybody's busy, and I totally understand everybody's busy. I mean, Donnie had to go to work, and we hurried up. I mean, God bless Donnie for coming on. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm just trying to do this kind of format, which I enjoy wrestling. And with you guys made me laugh. I mean, Shane and Larry and Double D and Chris and all you guys make me laugh. I enjoy it. So we'll be back again for the next pay-per-view. And if you guys are able, and God willing, to come back on, and we'll give our picks, and I'll keep calculating this stuff on my tablet. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in and hitting the smash button on the YouTube channel for the Triple B Experience, where I do Steelers stuff. I do pulp culture because Shane's going to be bumming out because there's no pulp culture show tomorrow. But also, too, I do interviews. Then my next interview will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m., getting recorded with the Rad Boys, the Imagine Tag Team Champions, the hottest tag team. They remind me of the Midnight Rockers and the Rock and Roll Express. And I got questions for them tomorrow. And it'll be very professional, like Dan Rather does on 60 Minutes. That's how I do my interviews. I did this, the interview with Team Tap Out was very good. Dr. Tom Pritchard I did, and we did some movie stars. We did, Stevie Ray from Harlem Heat, WWE superstar and the Hall of Fame. So I do have a little bit of stuff on my credentials. I know that I'm rough around the edges, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in.
Hey, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Chris. From being from day one with you, and to where you started and to where you are now, is leaps and bounds of where it was. Your passion for this is second to none.
Thank you.
And I love
Amen.
Paying attention to your journey and watching you evolve and it's just an honor for you to have me on here today, and I appreciate it, brother.
Well, I wanted to get you on a long time, and I know you've been busy, Todd, but also too, you actually, getting me on your show and helping me out and leading me on and helping me produce the Triple B experience when you did was I will never forget it, and I just try to help out with everybody I can. So
it's the loyalty to the viewers, the people you have on, and it's always staying true to the content. You don't ever stray away from what you do, and you love what you do, and that's really what the difference is. I mean, everybody sees that. And I think that's what it is.
I do.
There's a million podcasts, and you made a post not long ago, and I know it was for Indiana County about voting for the best podcast or whatever
I don't
it was.
even care.
No, but what it was,
they wanted my money. They wanted $1,200, and I'm like, oh, okay. They had me at a meeting, and and I'm like, I ain't fucking.
But you said something there, which is true, which is you can watch video game streamers or whatever the hell you want, and it's very rare that everybody receives equal attention, right? Subscribers get it from some, or followers, or best friends, whatever. You literally show every single person in this comment section the same exact amount of attention as you do as everybody on the show, which is how it should be. Because it takes everybody to tango, right? So
I try.
Always give you props for that.
Yes, I appreciate it. And go ahead, brother. No, go ahead.
I was saying, and you re-sparked my interest in even getting back. You and I have talked behind the scenes plenty of times, and I had lost my spark for podcasting quite a bit at one point in time, and thanks to you, I've actually kind of been re-sparked to recreate something that I have coming up soon. So I am creating something coming up soon, and a big part of that is appreciate you for reminding me that there is fun in this. It's not always fucking misery, right? It's not always the drama. So
no, it's I love hanging out with people that I can't hang out with due to the fact that I don't live that close. And Chris says, but I thank you, Chris. I do try to do stuff that I love. I mean, I'm a pulp culture whore. I got comic books out the ass. I know my wrestling. I know my Steeler football, and it's the stuff that I love that I can actually do. I'm just a one-man band, but I also love doing this stuff where I can bring you guys on and we can have a cool night interacting, and I think that's just great.
If anybody's open to traveling, there is the 2-day pass with WrestleMania next year, April 6th, I believe it is, a Saturday in Philadelphia. And where I'm actually sitting at, I'm thinking about getting a spot with my buddy who's actually sitting over here drinking beer behind me.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, brother.
There are 4 seats in total. You can say hi, by the way, Daniel. You wave it up. Guest bedroom / office in here.
Right.
But there are 2 more seats next to where we're going. So
I might. That might be a trip because it's close. I've been to WrestleMania.
We'll be in touch.
Bubba, we could split the embassy suites and we can spoon on a king size.
I'll hook up with my CPAP so I don't kill people.
I only live an hour away, but I'd probably grab a hotel myself just to avoid the traffic and the toll.
Well, Rich, we can make a sandwich. Come join us in the embassy suites.
Me and Danny will snuggle in one bed. You guys snuggle in the other. We'll call it a day.
God. Yeah, I'll have to see because I work for where I can't. Because I got to make sure I call off. Because the one time before I get off of here, I had to make sure when I went to a Steeler game that thank God I was off because that's when I made it on live TV, the Steelers Detroit game. And if I would have called off sick, there was my picture at work, and I would have gotten serious.
Yeah, I remember that. You were on the screen. I was watching TV, and I'm like, that's Bubba Brewer.
Yeah, my phone was blowing the fuck up, and if they saw me at work, and the next day I went to work, they're like, hey, Mr. Brewer, you're on TV. I'm like, well, that's good that I had the weekend off. Thank God, or I'd have been serious trouble. But I would like to go.
Brewer.
I would like to go, but we shall see. I don't know how, unless they hit the Powerball.
We'll be in touch behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Believe it or
we're
not,
going to do another one. We're going to do
depending where you go, it is like $900 and some, but it is for a 2-day pass. So price-wise, it's not excessively ridiculous.
I saw WrestleMania Ric Flair's match for $50 when I was in Peanut Heaven.
Well, remember this is 2023. We rob everybody.
I know. I fucking think.
But it is ground level. If it's a little bit further back, the rows are pretty far back, but you still are on that ground level. You do have that view, and you're not. You're probably 20 rows behind the tunnel, but. All that being said, you're still kind of a part of that intro, and you're kind of watching all that shit kind of happen in front of you. So
I just hope they have great matches because the fan experience for me would be something. But if they have shitty matches, that's the only bad part.
Well, and this is like predominantly known as the milestones were always big for WWE, and next year will be 40. I believe the last WrestleMania that was in Philadelphia was one of their better ones from what I looked into. So we'll see. I mean, it could very well be great.
Yeah,
that being said. You're a Pittsburgh guy, so the cold doesn't bother you anyway.
No, hell no.
You guys might as well be freaking
snowed.
It's cold here too.
today.
Yeah,
It ain't no better
Could-
here as it is there, but you're northern, so it's a little bit different.
But no, I appreciate it. Well, we'll talk. And like I said,
Yeah.
the next pay-per-view.
That'd be a fucking blast.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be
Oh,
awesome.
I like the party. I like the party. But the next pay-per-view, the next WWE pay-per-view, we will do the same thing. Hopefully you guys are willing and we can schedule it out. And actually, I cut and paste this time, so actually I didn't have to type it all for the script. That was good too. So I'm
Woo,
starting
there
to work
you
on.
go.
Woo!
Upgrade.
Yeah. So like I said, seriously, guys, I appreciate this first ever Mania mega cast, and hopefully we all have an enjoyable weekend of watching something we love called WrestleMania. And guys, thank you guys for coming on tonight. Everybody, thanks for tuning into the Triple B Experience first
Hey, Bubba.
ever Mania mega cast.
Bubba,
Yes,
real
sir,
quick.
Larry.
Hey,
Yes.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Before you send us home, I got a joke for you guys.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh no, not Larry.
All right. I got a joke about a pizza. Do you guys want to hear it?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
we
Let's
can do
do
it.
it.
We're gonna end it like that. Yeah.
Never mind. It's cheesy.
Oh my God.
Bubba, real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bad Bubba Brewer, the only podcaster in Western Pennsylvania who has been in the ring with a WrestleMania main eventer.
Really?
King Kong Bundy.
No way.
Oh,
That's right.
Fun
That is-
fact: my
that is
sister,
true. That's
her
true.
her aunt's brother is actually King Kong Bundy. Actually, believe it or
Well,
not.
he fucking gave me
Related.
the 5 count and he fucked up my ribs. And also, when I wrestled Jake the Snake, I fucking hurt him with an elbow. So
Wow.
I'm out of the business, but I love the business. I love independent wrestling. And hey, cousin Scott from Florida
So
and Braden Elliott from the Rad Boys just tuned in tomorrow night at 8:00. Big interview with the Rad Boys.
in
Hey,
some
Braden,
weird way, that
Like
makes
and
you a Hall of
subscribe,
Famer.
brother. Let's
Yeah.
see
Some
ya.
weird, Bubba, in some
Press
weird
that
way
button.
that I can't really explain in words, that makes you a semi Hall of Famer. So kudos to fucking you.
Well,
Bob, you're in the Pennsylvania Hall of Fame, aren't you?
yes, I'm in the Western Pennsylvania Wrestling Hall of Fame. Yes.
You should have came
Yes.
down east. Come on,
Yes.
southeastern
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is where it's
I had 20 some years. I wish I was. Social media was not good back then. I mean, a quick story, and I'm going to get out of here. But I mean, I had to promote and tack stuff on telephone poles. We didn't have this kind of stuff because if I had this kind of stuff and talking the way I do and whatever, it could have
Could have been
exploded.
huge.
You
Yep.
know, but
Yeah.
I still I'm going to explode in this podcasting world,
No
inch
matter
by
what.
inch and mile by mile, because I don't quit. I have the tenacity of a fucking Wolverine and the fucking appetite of a fucking water buffalo. So, but hey, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Please hit
Let's
like
go,
and
man.
subscribe. And I got a big interview with the Rad Boys tomorrow. I love those guys. They're great guys. They're class performers. And I'm doing a lot more interviews. And I'm just the one-man band. So, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. You guys, thanks for giving me your picks. And we will do this again. I swear to God, I'll get with you. Rich, we'll get your Ring of Honor picks.
Yep.
Double D, I love you, brother. Thanks for coming on. You can always come on, and it was awesome, brother. You helped me out so much.
Nice to meet you, Double D. Appreciate you.
Hey, all
Shane-
you guys.
Shane helps me out so
Hey,
much.
Double D.
Watching Chris fucking beat fucking James Ellsworth was still something that was
James
just
who?
awesome. That's
James
right,
who?
James who? Yes, that's
James
correct.
who? Yeah, that's what I thought,
Larry, I
yeah.
love you, brother. Good luck tomorrow. Larry's Extreme Wrestling Podcast WrestleMania show.
7
Everybody
o'clock, he
tune
said.
in 7:00 tomorrow.
Larry, 7 o'clock. Okay.
Everybody, thank you so much. I'm going to get out of here because I think I got to do some other shit. I don't know what I got to do. Laundry. That's what I got to do.
Oh,
Okay,
there you
everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm getting out of here. Peace out. Have a better tomorrow.